Conjurer James Randi has the reputation of being Geller's most persistent critic.
When you finish your drawing, photograph it with your mind.
He's taken a close look at Geller's performance of a drawing duplication filmed surreptitiously for Noel Edmonds' house party. Randi thinks he sees here something very similar to what conjurers call the peak.
I'm not looking. Go ahead and draw.
He turns away like this and then immediately turns back and is facing her.
I'm not looking. Go ahead and draw something, but keep it very simple.
Now I'm looking straight at you and I can see you clearly through the crack in my fingers.
Tell me when you finished it.
And now I'm looking straight at the lens of the camera and I'm seeing the lens of the camera very plainly.
Because I really got the image very, very strongly. Is it something like a little house?
Oh, I can't believe it.
Am I right? May I see it?
I can't believe it.
Yeah, there, exactly.
Uri Geller caught the world's attention not only with the miracles he performs close up before your very eyes, but also with the so-called Geller effect, his apparent ability to influence objects such as watches at a distance, even in the homes of a TV audience. David Marks has a test in which he asks his non-psychic students to phone people at random and see whether they have an old, seemingly broken watch.
We will telephone them, ask them to do exactly the same thing that Geller does. We find that we get the same results, that in a certain percentage of cases, watches which have not worked for perhaps years will begin to tick again. And it's the act of holding these things in your hand and warming them up a bit that gets them ticking again.
Ian Rowland discovered that these broadcast effects work even for the non-psychic. On a live TV program, he pretended to psychically wipe floppy disks in viewers' homes across the airwaves.
And sure enough, 3 or 4 people phoned in to say that they had saved some data on the disk, they had checked it now ever since I did my psychic zapping, and the disk was now blank, you know, a psychic miracle. There's no trick, there's no method, but if you go on a live television program watched by the sorts of people who believe in psychic abilities and you tell them this is going to happen, people will phone in and say it's happened.
Would you welcome, please, Uri Geller.
Television is not a laboratory, and studios are designed for entertainment, not scientific investigation. When Uri Geller appeared on The Carson Show and was trying to divine which of these film cans had water in it, he was unaware that the show's producer had consulted magician James Randi.
I'm having a hard time with you.
Okay, I don't mean to be, Uri. I really don't.
Just keep looking. Okay, let me rest a little, all right?
All right.
The prop cabinet was kept closed and locked with a padlock. And Geller was not allowed to handle these things, which may, in my professional estimation, have some influence, may have had some influence somewhere along the line on whether or not the performance was a success. As it was a dead loss for Mr. Geller.
Uri was telling me you don't feel, what, strong tonight?
I don't feel strong. It's not all tonight. Right now I'm feeling being pressed, and then I can't...
Well, I'm not trying to press you, I'm really not.
No, you're only telling me, well, will you try that or that?
Well, I thought that was the idea of... no, I'm not trying to put you down.